Alright, welcome back to another Crash Bandicoot 4 video. Now, this video was very stressful to make. Now, I did only get to record the last 15 minutes because I kept trying to do this, and I actually had to restart the whole console because apparently my controller was drifting, the left stick. So whenever I would jump randomly, it would jump like super far, like I shouldn't have even been jumping that far. It's like, okay, that would have been very bad. And like, I was near the end too, and it started to do that, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna just, just give the console a little bit of, like, pretty much a break for a couple minutes, let it restart, and hopefully, things were working. And through this playthrough, it worked very well, and I am very happy to say that I do not have to get the perfect relic on this level anymore, because this level is stressful. Like the normal, and I almost glitched through the platforms there. That would have been very bad. But the only thing I have to do left in this level is the time trial, which I'll come back to that at another time. I don't think there will be a video for that, but this is awesome that I got to go through this. It was very stressful. But you'll see the hidden gem, you'll see all the boxes, well, most of the boxes in this video. There are some at the beginning that it didn't record. So I will say there's not really many you can miss. There is one at the beginning that if you are on, there's like a little bit of a section where there's a platforming section with like, I think they're dinosaurs that you see like floating by, or like they're prehistoric animals, but there's like a whole like herd of them going across. There's one random box, and there's just one on the left side. And I will say, I actually did not complete the perfect thing until after I went through inverted mode too. Because I kept trying this over and over, and things just kept going wrong, and it was just a mess. This level is, I think, one of the more difficult ones. Not in terms of getting to the end. It's more of the sections where you're, like, riding the dinosaur, or I think it's dinosaur. But it's that section, there's two sections of that, and the first one, after going through it, it's not terrible. The ending is what's terrible, because there's so much stuff you gotta do to go through it. And I'm glad to say that that part of the journey of Crash Bandicoot 4 is over. Because the other level that is in the butt that I have to do. Now, I didn't try some of the other ones with getting boxes and everything else yet, like some of the alternate timelines. I played them, but I didn't actually, like, attempt to get everything. I just wanted to get the trophy for doing that stuff. But this one will mark 10 away from finishing the perfect relics, from getting that trophy. So I'll probably do a video on that when it comes to the last one. So hopefully I can do that. And like I said, like this level is very, like, it is stressful. Especially because, like, you slide everywhere, like, in certain sections. Like, it's, yeah, see, like, that part was stressful. I actually got a double box break on that one. That usually doesn't happen. And, you know what? I noticed something. When Crash is in the green suit and he, like, crouches, Crash reminds me of, like, a frog, kinda. So let me know down in the comments down below if you think Crash Bandicoot almost is like wearing like a frog suit when he's like crouched down in the green. Like from that far away. Because up close, it doesn't look that way. But I think like from a further distance, Crash kind of does look that way. This section can be a pain. I lost the mask. I wasn't planning on it. I just mistimed that. But that's okay. you know, stuff like that happens. So, first gem of level for getting 40% of the fruit. This section can be troubling, and as you can see there, I have to restart the whole level again. So you're actually getting some fails in this video, but I did complete the level. It was such a pain in the butt, and I just kept listening to music, you know, to help me go through it, and this was a journey. It really was. And I know there's going to be a few other Crash Bandicoot videos coming out before this, like the Cortex's Castle, the level Offbeat, because we did that one as well. But, oh yeah, here is the box on the side, which I didn't realize that it went back that far with the fail. So, kind of ignore what I said earlier in the video, that I don't show everything. So now in this run, you'll see everything, every box, and what you should do to get the perfect. And I'm at like 79% of this game being finished. So we're almost in the final 20% of getting the 100% trophy. And then we'll have 6% left to get the 106 ending. So this is exciting. And I know I spent more than 130 hours, but now I feel like this stuff is going to go faster because I don't have to be cautious about getting boxes for certain levels, like this one. The only one I have to really do that with is Toxic Tunnels. But that one, when I get to, like, inverted mode, which I probably will do that one first, what I'll do is I'll do a run with all the boxes and the gem, depending on where it is, and then one where I focus on just completing the level within a certain amount of lives. So that way I don't stress myself out about it with the inverted mode. Which, that's going to be fun, trying to go through that. But at least with that, like, I'm going to say inverted mode is, like, the least stressful. Because if you know you can complete the level in 3 lives, I would say try to go for that first. You don't have to go for a perfect right away. But, like, if you can get any of the, like, major stuff done in inverted mode, you'll definitely be able to complete stuff a lot faster for this. Now, in inverted mode, in this section, where those 3 boxes were, that is where the hidden gem is in inverted mode. So if you're trying to do inverted mode and you're having trouble, like, finding the hidden gem, it's literally on top. You have to get to the top box by doing, I think, a double jump. And there's the gem just sitting up in the air, so you'll have to, like, get a high bounce from the box. This section also kind of drove me crazy, because I would slide and then, like, I would do it correctly, and then my timing would just be off, like, because of where the second box is in the air. So, I don't know if that box would have counted if I would have left, so I do recommend just, you know, waiting in that spot just to make sure that you get the credit for the box, because I don't know if you leave while it's going, if it will count. And same thing with the box that's coming up here. There's going to be another TNT crate that is, you know, not really difficult to go through. This one, very easy. Yeah, the whole thing, you know what, with the controller, I do want to talk about that. I don't know what was going on. Like, it wasn't even like it was just at the end of the level. It was random points. Like, Crash would jump, like, super ahead of where I was supposed to be at. I'm like, okay, that's not good. But, you know, stuff happens. So I'm glad, you know, that I turned it off and then pretty much just gave the system, like, reboot, kind of, just to make sure that everything's working. And it worked very well. And I got it within, like, 2 attempts. Probably could have went there, but to get in the middle. But yeah, some of the hardest levels that I have left to complete, it's basically toxic tunnels, as far as I know, or based on what I remember. But I know that level's gonna be a grind. It's gonna take a long time. And I almost messed that jump up because I miscounted that bottom box, which can also happen for that. But, you know, if you don't make it through the bonus, and I lost both, I can't even say the word. I lost both masks on purpose in that section. Just so that I didn't have to worry later on about getting, like, the super mask and then, you know, messing something up later that I needed, like, the 80% fruit or something. Because if there's a TNT block with that power-up, it just gets rid of everything and it's a mess. But yeah, there's the hidden gem, which I don't know how people found that. Because I would have never looked up there to find it. But we're in the stretch of the final 3 minutes. And this is great. But this is also a stressful part because you could accidentally slide into the nitro boxes. But we didn't, which is good. Good. Now, I decided to wait there, which I missed the green box with, like, the... Actually, I don't know what that was. Considered. But usually, when you do the spin towards that enemy, it usually gets the green box instantly. But that time was very unfortunate. This is also a stressful one. I do recommend that you go underneath. I did watch someone's video on how to do that section because I was very confused of how to do that. So, I can't remember who it is off the top of my head, but I do want to thank them for it. I just can't remember who guide it was that I saw. But this is the final stressful part about this level. Because if you miss one single box, you have to start over. And that sucks. That one I thought I missed at first, but because I wasn't paying attention. But I checked the thing and it was actually the right thing on what I was supposed to be at. So this one you can miss on accident because on the one run that I did, I missed that one, and I was not very happy with that. There was some yelling, but I'm super happy now about this level because the time trial, like, yeah, I'm probably gonna get mad about the time trial, but at least I don't have to go through get everything, like, perfectly. Now this, in one of the runs, I messed up, and I probably could have had it. I just went the wrong way because I was thinking of inverted mode, and you need to go up top to get these 3 boxes because that's another section you can miss. But everything else is pretty much just, like, right there in front of you, and you should be able to get to the end. So, thanks everybody for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It is always appreciated, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!